So, you've been on an awakening journey, right? And you've been healing. And, let's say you've, been doing some shadow work and trying to figure out how to create your reality and how to let go of all this shit that's affecting you. And you just feel stagnant and stuck and all the things you want, nothing's really working out. And maybe you're trying to like call in a new relationship or something, a twin flame, divine union, anything like that. Whatever you're doing, it's just not working, right? And you're just feeling more and more stuck in your life. There's a few reasons this may be, and I'd like to go over them right now. So, first of all, when we're doing this awakening journey, it's usually because we've had some pretty freaking cool experiences, right? Like, lots of great energy and sensations. Maybe you got some new psychic abilities. Maybe you're very intuitive, or, you can see things, or claircognizance, clairsentience, clairaudience, whatever. Maybe you have learned about past lives or whatever. So you got all these things going around. That's just a ton of identities to take on. So it's like you have just made the ego way bigger than it ever needed to be. And I know you're not doing it out of ego, right? It's out of love and because it's cool. There's nothing wrong with it. But we have to recognize that the ego isn't really real, all right? It's a mental construct, okay? And it's helpful when we don't know who we are so that we can assign things that we're not to it. But at a certain point, we have to make the choice to realize that the ego has always just been an illusion, a mental construct. And it was very helpful when we needed to distinguish what am I and what am I not. But at a certain point, it has to be let go of. And that includes all the stories, all the identity. Now, if you've got a really good story going on and you're happy and you're great, awesome, keep up with that. But if you feel bogged down by all these things, it's like so much to keep track of, and some things make you feel good and other things make you feel bad, or it feels like it's a lot to live up to or whatever, it's too much pressure. Just let it go. Let it go. It can still be a part of your memories and your story and whatever when you talk to people or whenever you talk about certain experiences you've had. Like, that's fun. Great. But it's not necessary for who you are right here, right now. All you really need to know is that right here, right now, you are the creator. You are the creator. You're the creator of your reality. You're not the body. You're not the thoughts. You're not the stories. You may have, maybe you got a bunch of past lives and stuff and you're like, oh, this is who I am. I'm like, yeah, but we're all one. So it's like, even if you had those experiences, like the experiences are just shared, it's like that past life might just be information that you needed to make sense of something in this life. It's not like, oh, that was mine. Like, you've never had a life. Life is lived through you. What you are doing is choosing what to experience. And you did choose to be this person, right? To come in here, to focus your consciousness here, but realize that you're not the person, right? It's just another experience of the one consciousness, the one self. So, essentially, you're just the creator. So just be the creator. Right now, I'm creating this body. I create my energy field, all the energy that I do anything with. It's all mine. It's me. It's my creation. But none of it's the eternal me, because who I am is beyond energy. Who I am is beyond the body. Who I am is beyond even the soul. I am the I am. I am that I am. And so it's really about being the creator, And that just simplifies things. It just makes it easy. Like, let go of the story. Try being no one for a little bit. Like Ram Dass, dude. He got it. Like, becoming nobody. be no ones. You could be anything, and you'll still have the memories and stories. And like, oh, I let go of all that, so I'll never remember it. Like, no, it's still there. It's still it's a frequency that you're used to connecting with, so you can connect with it. And as you connect with new frequencies, you'll connect with those frequencies. And, it's just, what do you want to take in? What do you not? Another thing we do with spiritual awakening a lot is we realize all of the influences that have been affecting us unconsciously for a long time, right? So we think about, obviously, our thoughts is a big one, because we get identified with the body and the mind, and then our thoughts feel like we're fighting with it, and that's what we call the ego, right? And which doesn't exist, okay? That was a really important one for me to realize at some point. Like, I had to let that go at a certain point. Like, I'm not fighting with anything. It's just all the different parts of self. That's all the ego ever was different parts of self fighting with the true self. And so I just had to realize none of that's really me. The thoughts bombarding me, they're not me. None of it is. The other personalities and stuff, like anything that doesn't serve, it's just not me. It's not the true self. It's just something I created at some point. And so I had to let it go, destroy it in that way. And so we take on a lot of things. We even take on, like, oh, we're working with the full moons and the eclipses and all this stuff, and, these star alignments and everything is just, it's all affecting me. And then the collective's affecting me, and all the energies of my family and friends are affecting me. Everybody's so negative and judgmental and blah, blah, blah. And like, yeah, a lot of them are. But that's where we have to get back to the basics, get back to the foundation that I'm the creator. I'm in charge of my energy. My energy. I'm the creator. I'm the higher self. I'm in charge of my energy field. So what do I allow in? That's my choice. Do I let the moon cycles affect me? That's a choice. Do I let the star alignments affect me? That's a choice. They're an opportunity to work with those energies. They can definitely serve us, but you don't have to work with it. You don't have to let it affect you. In fact, you don't have to let the collective's energy affect you. That's the collective unconsciousness and their problem, but as you awaken, you need to learn to take full sovereignty for yourself and your energy. And that means at this point, I don't allow any other being's energy into mine. No, nothing outside of my energy affects me without me making the conscious choice. And because I have chosen that, now I just feel free. I don't feel like I've got all these things fighting me. Now, then we'll move on to another thing, which is, of course, your healing, which happens on many levels. All right. You have many different bodies that align with all the different chakras. And the physical body is also just energy. And it is the last on the totem pole. Everything above it affects it. It does not affect everything above it. All right. That's the way it works, because physicality, what we call physical reality, is the lowest frequencies that beings can exist and play around anywhere. So, knowing that, we have to realize that healing is done on several different levels. There's the causal body, the soul, that holds the karma. We have to clear our karma. All right. That's us learning from our life lessons. So if you haven't learned from your life lessons and forgiven everyone and forgiven yourself, that's something you need to do. Then we have like the mental and emotional body. Have we come to terms with the way that we think and how it doesn't serve us? What thoughts do we think a lot that don't serve us? Can we reprogram and let them go, right? We just have to become aware of them in order to let them go, because a habit is, by definition, an unconscious thing. So when you become aware of it, you become conscious of it, you can let it go. You can change it if you want to, but you have to be willing to take on that responsibility and do that. Then we have the emotional body, which we have stored emotions and things that need to be cleared out of the body. And really, this is where healing the physical body is also a big part of that as well. We have to be willing to feel the emotions, of course. That's clearing the emotional body, is moving that energy, feeling the emotions, crying, letting out anger, rage, whatever, in a productive way, a way that serves us. But then on the physical level, we do have to take care of this body, right? We are not the body, but we are the creator and caretaker of the body. So that we caretake this body by feeling our emotions and not holding on to them. We take care of the body by clearing out the mind, healing the mind, and letting go of the ego at a certain point. And on a physical level, we have to heal our nervous system. And the health of your nervous system does determine the quality of your thoughts and your vibration and your frequency. If your nervous system if you have not taken care of your nervous system, if you have not taken care of your body very well, it's going to be contracted. And so energy won't flow very well through it. We have to heal it, and through the healing, it expands again. And then energy can flow very easily, and you can just feel good, Like the whole point is just to feel good. You need the body to feel good so that you can have a good vibration, a good vibratory level of attraction, right? Because you want to attract in what you want. And you can't attract things if you're at a low vibratory state all the time, because your nervous system and all this other stuff isn't healed and taken care of. So this is the importance of just understanding the relationship to the body and all your different bodies, right? All your light bodies and everything. And by taking care of all of this, you can heal and be healed, But remember, you're the creator. What you choose, what you say consciously, that's what goes. That's what goes. All right? So this is why one of these reasons, or several of these reasons, is why you feel so stuck and stagnant. For me, a big one was allowing all the other energies to still be affecting me, because I'm like, oh, they're everywhere. Like, how do I protect myself? Like, at a certain point, I just had to be like, put my foot down and just be like, all right, I'm done. I'm done with all of that. Like, I know I'm the creator. I know who I am. And because I know that, I know I have the choice to work with or let in any other energies. And so now I just close off my energy to all the other energies. They don't penetrate me. They don't affect me. And when I want to consciously work with someone or another energy, I make the conscious choice. And that's just a belief that I have instilled in myself now. And that's what sort of changes things. So if you feel stuck, if you feel stagnant, review these things. And if you want to work on these things and you want to work with me, I am taking on new clients. I also have a new service where I will come to you. It's kind of a cool thing, I think. It'd be fun because I love to travel and I love to help people and I love to meet cool people. So if you really resonate with this, you resonate with me, message me. I have some contact stuff in the description below. And if it's a good fit, we can work something out. So let me know. I also have a texting service. I guess I could do a phone. Like, honestly, I'm just excited to help people right now. So if you want help, let me know what kind of help you're looking for, and I'm ready to serve. That is my intention of the highest light and love. So, much love, guys, and take care of yourself.